The next stuff I'm going to be talking about is tops. So the next one is from a website called What Do You Know? A blog. And she has a camisole singlet, and it also comes with underwear, so that's quite cute. So yeah, that would be good for pajamas. So the next one is I found on a website called ralphpink.com, I guess. And they have a set of basic bodice blocks. I think they have pants as well, but we're talking about tops. But they only give it in a size 8, so you have to pay for other sizes, so that's annoying. But if you're a size 8, then this size is close to me, but the bust is a little bit too big, so I'd have to alter it a little bit, because I ain't got much going on. And yeah, it's just a basic bodice block, so it's got the dart here, dart at the bottom, and same at the back. Pretty simple. I already have one of those though from from fashion school. I already have one of those. The next top is by Seamwork, and it's the York top, which I'm sure a lot of people might have seen this. It looks like a boat neck. If they have any technical sketches, yes, I'll look at those. It's got little darts, and then it's got quite a wide neckline with sleeves. But yeah, you could really alter this to be how you want, so like it's a good base. The next one, which is by crafthabit.com designs, which I found on the Blueprint website. It is just a low v-neck blouse. Can't really see much other details, but that's one for you to consider. Also the Tessuti patterns, they sell patterns, but they do have a few free patterns. They have the Monroe turtleneck, which I've always been meaning to make, but I've never got around to. So it's kind of got dropped sleeve, shoulder sleeves. They've put in a little sleeve that's to make it long. They also have the Mandy boat tee, which to me looks like a very similar pattern. They've just changed the neckline to be a boat neck rather than a turtleneck. They also have the Athena top. Is that how you? I'm not sure. I'm really bad at this. And that one looks like that one's for woven fabric, not stretch. But it's still a dropped sleeve. They really like dropped sleeves, don't they? I don't really like dropped sleeves, if I'm being honest. The next one is by Mood Fabrics. It is quite cool. It's the Clover top, and it's got these really, what you'll see in the picture, these really giant sleeves. And then it ties at the back, but it's kind of like open, and it's cropped. So that's an interesting free pattern. I would consider making that. You could either like gather the bottom in and make it a giant puff if you wanted to. Here's one that's a bit complicated. So it's the Illa, just like the name, Helenasew. Why can I not read? Helenasew. I don't know words. I'll obviously put it here. So it's a top, naturally, as that's what we're talking about, but it's got cuffs, it's got these puff sleeves, it's got a collar, it's got panels at the front and the back, and then it's got buttons. I don't know what kind of cuff it is, but how do you get the cuffs off? Like, ooh, another one by Mood Fabric. It is the Daisy top. Funnily enough, the same name as my dog. This top's kind of interesting. So yes, so it's kind of like a t-shirt, and they've used jersey fabric but then for the top half they've used like a sheer floral mesh, which is quite popular right now. I've seen a lot of like kind of half mesh, and then they've got like a little bit of gathering ruffle at the front in a V shape. Interesting, but most importantly it's free. The next one is also by Mood Fabric. It is the Bixa sweatshirt. So naturally they have used fleece and sweatshirting type of material. Looks like there's 2 ways you can do it, and it's not drop sleeve, it's like it's got a seam line on your arm to add another panel of something else, so that you could make it in a different fabric, I guess, which is what they've done it. They've also got this one where they've like put a sheer fabric in here for the sleeves, which I've seen is kind of like becoming popular. The next pattern is the Felicia sweater. So that really just looks like a turtleneck to me. Yeah, it's just a turtleneck. I don't really have anything else to say, but that's cool. The next one's a bit weird. It's by Mood Fabric again. It's the Azara top. And they've even drawn it as a fashion illustration. That's cool. Kind of looks like a jacket. So it's got these really wide sleeves and buttoned all the way down with a like collar. I don't know if it has a stand. I can't see from these pictures and these drawings, but I will link it below for your information. So the next one is by Mood Fabric. It is the Adler top. It's interesting. Oh look, they made it in a knit fabric. The technical sketch looks like a flat square with sort of like a collar. Interesting. Oh, and from the picture though, you can see sleeves. I'm not sure if I like that, to be honest. The next one is by Mood Fabrics as well. It's the Leona shirt. This is kind of cute. It's just like a sort of straight normal bodice, but then it's got sleeves, but then over the sleeves you've got like a bigger sleeve for half of it, so you can put like a different fabric or a lace fabric, or they've made it all in a lace fabric, which is kind of interesting. Oh, and then the cute button up at the back. That looks painful though. Like not painful to wear, well could be, but painful to sew. The next one is the Walzer top. I like this one. I want to make this, but it's a bit low again for me. So it's got these big puff sleeves and they're like gathered at the wrist. I don't know if that's with shearing or with elastic, or oh no, it looks like they made a casing for the elastic, but you could do that with shearing as well if you wanted to, I guess. But yep, just ties at the front. Quite interesting. The next one is by Mood Fabrics again, and it is the Marigold. Isn't it the same name as like a Tilly and the Buttons pattern? Anyway, it is the Marigold camisole, which kinda like the Ogden cami. I think the sleeves are a bit thinner, but this would be a really good basic for summer, really, for everyone. This is great. They've made it in like, it kind of looks like a sequins fabric, I think. It looks like it's quite loose fitted. The next one, again by Mood Fabrics, I looked through their website. They have some really good ones. It's the One blouse. It's kind of like a tie-up blouse with like little cuffs, buttons at the front, kind of like, does this sew over pattern that it's similar to Pussy Blow blouse, that kind of thing, except for this has buttons at the front. Cute. This one is interesting. I think this is kind of this aesthetic is kind of popular right now. Kind of reminds me of Reformation. It's the Camilla top, again by Mood Fabrics, and it looks like it's basically you got these cute little sleeves, bit puffy, with a straight across neckline, and there's a few layers of shearing, it looks like. Oh no, they've used elastic actually, but it's the same concept, so they've put elastic in certain spots and it's created that effect, as well as what looks like the neckline and the sleeve. They've used a really cute fabric. I want to make that now. The next one is the Sarissa top, which is quite cool. It looks like it's a wrap across top with these really funky sleeves. They don't give you very good pictures of it. Is that New York? Well, yeah, it looks really cute. They used a polyester apparently. I would make that. The next one is the Piano. I can't read. I think we've established that. Top. So it wraps across, it's got drop sleeves, it's got like a weird band at the bottom. I think you might have to put like a little pin to stop this one from gaping. Looks like they used stretch poly crepe. They also suggest rayon or jersey. It's cute how they made it, but I feel, oh, it looks like they have actually pinned it with a little popper tie thingy. Cute. So the last top is the Helena blouse, which has got an interesting shape. So it buttons at the back and it doesn't have any sleeve seam. So yeah, it buttons at the back and then it's got like a yoke with a slightly dropped shoulder rather than having a sleeve seam. So if you don't want to set any sleeves in, cool. And I also have found other free patterns if you're interested in a video about top pants and swimsuits and that sort of thing. I will do some more research. But thanks for watching my video and see you next time.